Hi, it's Elisa again, and there's a weird light in here. Anyway, it's evening. I've got the lights off my living room there, and it's kind of weird. I don't really know how to place myself without looking like a zombie or something like that. Anyway, so I'm just gonna talk. Recently I made some major changes to my life through a program that I'm doing, and it's recent and it's work that I'm doing with myself, but yeah, it's amazing. Like I am not doing certain things that for me are sort of second nature, and they're damaging, and it has to do with like my relationship with sex, with men, with the internet and stuff like that. And I'm meeting lots of people, having conversation with people, and I think it's doing me really good, I don't know where I am in terms of my issues, and if, I think I'm on the right path, but I think I'm yet to discover a lot of things, and if anything, I found myself discovering things about me, I always have fringe issues, that are giving me confidence, like, I get to speak to men and women in a safe environment where I'm not allowed to. No, I'm not allowed, but I can't like sexualize my conversation with men, and at the same time I have to be as honest as possible with both men and women, and it's just nice to find this space where we can just share and not trying to be somebody that is going to be attractive to the opposite gender, or in a way not, trying to forget about the competition that you can have with your same gender, and that's what I perceive, women as my own gender, or transsexual or not, and men as the opposite gender. So, yeah, I don't know, I find myself happy because I feel like I'm finding this within myself, this confidence of talking to men in a sexualized environment, and just, saying, well, I can talk to men I don't know, and have a conversation and share things, and it doesn't have to be on a website for transgender, it doesn't have to be in a club specific for that, I can just share with people, and yes, of course, it's deep within me. I have this like default mechanism whereby I want to be attractive and I want them to like me, but it's a safe environment, they are not going to, those things are not going to happen. We're just going to share our feelings, and they're just going to help me potentially to share with a potential partner that is going to be outside this group of people, and I'm just going to be grateful to them. Like maybe some of them are going to be grateful to me for sharing my life and my honesty. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. I go to lots of meetings, and I try to do things that are good for me, that I enjoy. I went to museums. I went to the Science Museum and the Natural History Museum, both of which I've never been before, and I really enjoyed it. Both. I didn't think I had this like sort of not scientific streak, but like this interest, and it was really cool to go and see all the dinosaurs and read about environment and temperature and you know, and then the science museum, and I actually, you know, watched this 3D movie about life in the ocean, and then this sort of 3D, I was in this 3D thing where you do like a kind of simulation of a RAF, which is like a Royal Air Force flight, you know, those you know, those planes that like do those kind of like what's it called, like evolutions or whatever in the air, you know, and they go really fast and they're very small and red, and it was cool. It was cool, and it's just good to be kind to myself, you know, and to find spaces for myself, and outside those, you know, sexualized spaces, like, which I sexualize, but, you know, as if I only have a dimension in there, you know, and I don't. Of course, it's a struggle, and but there are people I can call. I just had a really cool conversation with a girl, and I have a glimmer of hope, you know, of a life where I'm less obsessed with attractive men, you know, and less focused on this part of my life. I'm thinking of studying. I'm still thinking of facial feminization, but and now you're gonna say, oh no, what are you thinking? Well, to be honest with you, I do have a brow box in, which I hide with my with my fringe, and I do not like it, and you know, for as much as I can, you know, think, you know, it's just something that I think about. I haven't come to a decision, but I don't, you know, I'm thinking about it on many different levels, you know. Do I want it just because it's a way to escape, you know, or a way to, you know, not accepting myself, or is it just an obsessive thought? Or is really like a modification that I will do in this journey that I'm in, you know, to just be closer to who I want to be and who I feel I am, and in that case, you know, it doesn't matter if I'll do it in 1 year or in 2 years or in, you know, in a few months. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And just so that you know, it's just my forehead and possibly my nose a little bit. That's it. Nothing else. But, you know, it's still major surgery. But yeah, at the same time, I'm thinking of studying, you know, again. I would like to do a master's degree in gender and sexuality, and we'll see how that goes as well. If I do, it's for next year. So that's what, you know, I have to decide about, because I'm saving money. I'm saving quite a big chunk of money every month. And obviously, you know, if I carry on like this, I can afford to do my master's degree, and, you know, but at the same time, you know, I don't know whether I want to spend it on that, or if I want to put it aside for more surgery, you know. I just don't know, and I don't think, you know, there is like a definite answer that is right or wrong, you know, something I should do. Yeah, of course, the natural kind of thing would be, no, don't do the surgery, but do the study, which I want to do. I want to do the studying, but I also know that I know what's right for me, and I have been able to take myself this far in my life, and I am really intend to support myself in terms of my needs, and and help myself to do and be who I want to be. So, you know, that could be something that will just help along the way, you know. Yeah. So if it's something that would be a good thing for me, then I will do it. Okay, and I just want to say hi, everybody, and bye-bye.